Welcome to Hot Topics in International Trade, brought to you by Braumiller Law Group and Braumiller Consulting Group.
Hi, this is Bob Brewer with Braumiller Law Group and Braumiller Consulting Group. Welcome to the podcast. With me once again, Adrienne Braumiller.
Thank you
managing
so much.
partner. Managing partner. How about that?
How about that?
How about that? Well, I mean,
It's only been for 30 some odd years, so I don't know.
Well, there are a lot of newbies out there watching this who may not know who the heck you are.
That's true. Not everybody knows me.
That's right.
There's plenty of new people coming into trades.
Founder, and managing partner. That's your title.
That's my title.
All right. So a lot of people have been asking just what the heck have you been up to? Because you've been busy lately. Yes,
Yeah.
I know.
I know. Well, so every year about this time, things get really hectic with the conference circuit.
Yes.
So I just ended a full day import boot camp with Bruce Leeds.
Partnering for compliance.
Partnering for
Yes.
compliance. That was very well attended. I'm doing some more import updates for a Partnering for Compliance that's more focused on exports. On March 10th, it's March 10th, March 11th, and 12th at Partnering for Compliance. That's mainly government officials.
Now, is that virtual and in person?
I think it's only in person.
Only in person.
I think. You know
check-
what?
check on that
I'm
for us.
I'm sorry. I will find
Check
out.
on that. And everybody out there, it is Partnering for Compliance. If you want to Google it, check online.
And
Because
it's in Orlando.
in Orlando, yes. Okay.
Yeah. So that should be really good because that will be Department of State, Department of Commerce, Customs. I'm not sure. Some of the government agencies are pulling back on funding, which is not good.
Okay.
But it still will be 3 full days of a lot of export matters that I think will be very helpful to people.
Okay. And shout out to Ailish
Nick Fadden, yes.
putting that together.
She's amazing. We love her.
So that's
phenomenal.
that's in March.
Okay,
Wait.
so that's later in March. So what's coming up next is the
Bunch of you going down to
advanced
Houston.
customs compliance. Yeah, advanced customs compliance. So ATCC, that's De Leon. That is,
De Leon puts that together.
put that together. So I'm speaking on two things. The first panel I'm on is with Vicky Wu and Jennifer Horvath, both partners of mine. And we're speaking about how the Sigma case, which was a seminal lawsuit, it was a False Claims Act case, impacts customs enforcement. And so that was really interesting because the Ninth Circuit issued a very large monetary penalty for customs fraud related to anti-dumping countervailing duty evasion. But the main thing that I think was so interesting there is that the court said, look, just because there is a statutory ability for customs to come after importers who break the law or who commit any kind of trade fraud civilly, right? Just because there's this statute 1592, that is a parallel path towards liability that's separate and apart from the False Claims Act. So you can actually be penalized under both.
That's crazy.
So you can have civil liability under 1592, but you could also have a False Claims Act case. So, but I will say in practice, I haven't seen them happen that way. I have seen normally False Claims Act case either comes before 1592. I haven't seen it come after. So yeah, it's really interesting that the court made it very clear that these are parallel paths for liability.
So one of your speeches is going to be based on dissecting this.
We're going to talk about the Sigma case and other False Claims Act cases. So last year, the Department of Justice was very active. They just formed a trade fraud task force with Customs to pursue trade fraud more actively and also criminally. So we expect more criminal cases. But last year, I think it was about $100 million in trade fraud cases under the False Claims Act. So that's really high. That's very high.
Are you speaking on anything else while you're down there?
Yeah, so down there, I also have a panel on USMCA. And so that will be with both a Canadian and Mexican speaker.
Oh, good.
So we'll talk about what we think might happen with the USMCA 2026.
Did you read my article?
I read parts of it. It was amazing.
Did you like it?
I loved it. I thought it was really good. I need to print it and take it with me because it was very informative.
That's why
Yeah.
Washington, can't remember what organization.
Oh, it was Washington International Trade Council
Yes.
Association.
You used my article to promote your webinar. I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all.
Yeah, you like it. Yeah, you like it. So, but I think we'll certainly talk about the cross-border tensions there are around
See, that's
USMCA.
that is so huge. I mean, where we are right now, for God's sakes, even with Canada. And
No, Canada I'm really concerned about because, we just keep ratcheting their tariffs up and it's really not good. But I think the Prime Minister is really a savvy and smart man, and he's like, hey, Canada will continue to build other free trade agreements outside of anything with the U.S. We'll do our own thing.
That's what everybody's doing.
And Mexico is interesting too, because they kind of are starting to model themselves after the U.S. in terms of tariffs and trying to push out Chinese investment.
Sheinbaum. I mean, Mexico. I gotta look at this again. I swear, I saw something. Or they've got like 50 different agreements out there around the world right now.
Oh yeah, Mexico has, I think, some of them. Probably has most of the free trade agreements I can think of. Like they're very prolific in terms of
They're set
building
as far
free
as diversification goes.
Yeah. But I think that China wanted to invest more in IMEX, but because of things that our administration has said about,
She followed suit on it. I mean, they were down there. BYD was down there looking at factories to build at the time.
Yeah.
I thought for sure Sheinbaum was going to say yes.
No,
There was thousands of jobs she gave up on that.
She thought.
She did. She followed just what Washington said to do.
I think it's because Mexico and the U.S. are such large trading partners, and I think she was very concerned about that. If I had to guess,
I get that, but still.
we're a bigger market for her than China.
Okay, fine. What if we start bombing the cartels? How's she going to feel about that?
Let's not go there.
All right.
Then, okay, so those are two panels. That's a ATCC. That will be next week. I'm speaking on Wednesday and Friday.
Wednesday and Friday. Okay.
Wednesday, Friday.
Now,
And
everybody.
that's completely booked. That's a full conference.
So let's reiterate again. This is the ATCC conference.
Yeah,
JWI
Association
gets it together down in Houston at the Omni.
Yes.
But and Cindy, correct me if I'm wrong. It's sold out.
It's sold out. Yeah, it's completely sold out.
We sold out.
And I think there's no waiting list anymore either.
Oh, really?
I
Is
think
that
it
a
was-
waiting list?
There was a waiting list, but I think they closed it
Closed it.
because I think it was too many.
Too many on the waiting list.
So anyway, and then in early March, the first week of March, we'll be down in San Antonio
CPA.
at the ICPA
San Antonio, yes.
annual conference. And I'm speaking on tariffs, and more tariffs.
Yeah, I mean,
And hopefully we'll know something
I
by
was gonna
then,
say.
the Supreme Court on
right,
IEPA.
on IEPA.
I'm really excited.
So
I hope that happens.
That could actually get more specific if, in fact, we
Oh,
do.
yes.
You'll have that entire
Yes,
presentation
we'll
based
be
on-
focused on that.
Yes.
And that's the first day of ICPA conference. And I think I want to say March 1st through the 4th. I hope I'm remembering this right. And then I know that Vicki and Jennifer are speaking. I forget the topic. I know they're speaking. I know Brenda Cordova and Francisco de la Cruz are speaking. I know Bruce Leeds is speaking.
Vicki Wu's a partner here as well as Jennifer Horvath.
Yeah. And then Brenda Cordova and
Brenda
Francisco.
Cordova.
They're our Mexico council.
Definitely speaking.
Yeah. And then Bruce Leeds is our of council out in
That's
California.
right. Senior counsel in California. Bruce Leeds is always in the mix. So we've got almost 5 peeps represented down. That's great.
I'm trying to remember if there's anyone else. Oh, I'm forgetting. Lisa is speaking at ATCC.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, Elisa Seibert, who's one of our key trade classification gurus, and she's
now
a lot of
advisor
export.
goes.
Yeah, she's our director of consulting.
Consulting.
So she's the director.
Congrats on a promotion.
Yes. And so she's speaking at the ATCC, I think on, I want to say tariff classification.
Okay.
Because she does a really great program on that,
Okay.
a workshop. So I think that's everything I've got on
That takes
our
us through the end
schedule.
of March.
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty more. Now, you and I have got to decide still if, between like the IR Global and the
I
GGI
won't do anything this year. We've got a lot.
on with either.
I don't know that we can squeeze it in anywhere.
Oh, that's crazy.
We'll see.
That's crazy.
We'll see.
All right.
We'll see.
Anyhow, just so you know, we're members of 2 very large organizations that are made up of.
I know that GGI, which is the Geneva Group International, made up of, you were going to say, consultants, mainly CPAs or tax advisors.
Tax advisors, legal. It's all that. It's a very large consortium. They're based out of Geneva, and they selected us a couple of years ago now, I think it was, to be the exclusive international trade law firm and consulting firm in North America.
Right. So they're having a conference in Cancun, and I've asked Megan Muller to speak at that for us. So other people are going, but we might not be able to go. So, but we will be represented. We will be represented.
All right.
So, at any rate, yes, it'll be all right, Bob.
I don't know.
Those are the main things that I can think of right now.
Well, no, I mean, we're just catching up with Adrienne.
Yes.
Kind of thing. I wanted to do this morning. So those are things like I said, you can go out there online and click about and get to.
Yes.
But outside of that, I'll be promoting these as well.
Yes.
So you'll see if you're on our database list. If not, go to the website, scroll down to the very bottom of the page, and you can sign up for our newsletters. Are we going to be doing another one soon? Yes, we are.
Oh, yeah. I think I have an article.
Really?
Possibly.
Get it done, girl. Tomorrow's the deadline.
Maybe.
I did 4 articles this time. I'm going to go over
It's all about Bob.
No, it's not all about Bob. It's all about what's going on in the world right now.
It's all about Bob.
There's a bunch of stuff going on in the world right now.
Too funny.
And I'm gonna end up chatting with Victoria Holmes, the girl behind the camera right now.
Yay.
You've met her, some of you. She's with the Dispatch in Washington, D.C. She's going to sit out here and let me bounce some things off her as well.
Okay, that sounds great.
Look, appreciate you stopping by, Adrienne, and filling us in.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.